day at 4:45. Kickoff in about an hour and a half's time is going to be Wolfsburg against Frankfurt, and that game is going to be the decisive ones for Verena Vida. In general, though, this Werder Bremen side, certainly a side that time in midweek with a 1-0 winner up against Leverkusen. We are underway. Bremen will start in green. From left to right, Bayern in the traditional red. From right to left. First bit of possession already both ways, but quick to return possession to their side as well. And this build-up is going to be something that we'll be looking for. Clara Bühl on this left side is going to drop it back to Caroline Simon. First cross comes in, and a first big chance. Good cross towards Pernille Harder, and that exactly what you liked at the start of this matchup. Nice cross towards the back post. Player that we'll be looking for today as well is the first-time Bundesliga starter Momoko Tanikawa, who already was able to be long ball out again towards that right side, and this time it does come through. Little layoff towards the left towards Sarah Sattersil. Thomas Horsch also actively on this pick'ems for Bayern to once again come the other way. Tanikawa now with that long ball down the right-hand side. Bremen just going for those long balls forward, trying to work with headers in the midfield, but Bayern too strong in that. Interesting to listen to Alexander Strauss in the background as well, always vocal on the sidelines there, but a great release down that right-hand side for Bayern to maybe get another chance in this game. They've only seen one thus far in the starting minutes. We are still very early doors. Alexander Strauss very vocal about the fact that they're too far away. Right now that ball somehow making its way through, and the overlap would have still been Clara Bühl, but now these shots attempted, and a shot from Tanikawa. He's getting on goal. Could have had the option to find Clara Bühl on the overlap. Wanted to go back to Pernille Harder. However, it does just take mere moments for Bayern to get straight back into this one. And now the pass through towards Tanikawa on this left-hand wing. She's kind of swapped around from side to side, just looking, but corner kick again to come in, this time shorter. But it is being attacked by Vigersdottir. Again, another chance by Linda Zembrandt on the back post, but are more chances on the horizon in this run-in. We've got us getting herself some safety. Again, Verena Vida was the one to actually receive it, but unable to find her spot through the passing. Not accurate enough to keep it away from Tanikawa. And now again, just Bayern building up. They've kind of been see what the options are going to be. There are a couple of channels open towards the center, but this long ball attempted was the correct idea, and it actually does work out in the end. Sattersil does get it back towards the center. Over to Caroline Simon now, cross towards the back post, and a great first chance for Bayern, and they do points her ahead as well. Great move there from a difficult angle to cross from Nil in the 16th minute. It was, of course, Caroline Simon with the cross. Great vision to the back post, an even better run. And Livia Peng frustrated start early on. They've been dominating when it comes to possession. That was just textbook from winning it in midfield, sending it back over towards Sattersil. She finds Carolina Simon. Physio's coming on the pitch. Tuva Hansen gets that cross in towards the center to Tanikawa. Can't quite get the finish on. But again, the chase to try and recover is quick on this attack for Bayern. Sattersil to Harder. Now this cross to come from Caroline Simon. This time, no one attacking it. An easy pickings for. And again, Bayern head coming out on top. Linda Zembrandt winning it there. However, foul given away in the center circle. Tuva Hansen now on that far right-hand side, and a great pass in towards Tanikawa, and in the centre, the option for Caroline Simon. A little bit of a hesitation for her to actually... But again, Simon, cheeky little back heel straight back to her. Does have Clara Buell to her right and gets that shot off, almost going in. The celebrations were already on for Pernille Harder. Another shot from inside the area. Pernille Harder still kind of... Yeah, we'll get to have another look at it. Great cheeky back heel. Keeps it going. It's so... Opening up for this Bayern side. Clara Buell looking for Tanikawa. But it's Alexander Strauss in the background. Tanikawa as well. Tanikawa actually doing well to try and win possession back. Is going to get that foul called against her. And to try and challenge Mamutovic. A little bit quicker after Bremen Ver quite advanced. Damjanovic going down in the centre. Still was able to complete that pass out on the wide side. Tuva Hansen inside the area now, trying to again spread it. This game this afternoon would then be looking to take the lead of the Bundesliga table, depending on how the evening game is going to go down. Passes offered up by her fellow players, but the long ball out towards Clara Buell. And again, Pernille Harder towards the centre, can't quite turn and shoot, but there might still be a chance to come from this one. Very tight as Bremen try and close down those spaces. Their own clearance blocked, and now Tanikawa does get a shot off, this time wide. Hack in the DFB Pokal was able to assist one and score in the 104th as well for that 3-1 scoreline. Against Frankfurt, they were down 1-0. And Bayern were able to turn it all around in a crazy, historic DFB Pokal quarter-final day, actually, on Wednesday. This was quite obvious about the fact that sort of a line up in the center of the box, and this time again a header. It's saved by Livia Peng as it comes straight at her off the head of Julia Sigossi, but again he's stolen away. Simon now on this left-hand side tries to go around the corner over towards a run of Tanikawa. Right away, not wasting too much time. Clara Buell to find Ivana Damjanovic, and immediately Caroline Simon on this overlap does have options towards the centre. But again, the cross comes just a little bit too close to goal. So the ball for long enough, makes a run over, quick little passes back and forth. Misplaces it this time, but a great recovery from Damjanovic immediately into the run of Pernille Harder. Had support and the goal would have been there. But the whistle blown. Damjanovic. And this run, I'm not sure what Thomas Horsch can do. Now fighting hard to win it back is Pernille Harder. Already mentally back in the locker rooms as a through ball does come through, and the first time that Mamutovic actually does have to get involved in this first half. Didn't have a whole lot to do with the Bayern keeper, as it was a very dominant sight in green from right to left. There's plenty of Bayern support out. Haven't heard too many Werder Bremen chants throughout the afternoon. Now again, just kind of taking a longer run and ultimately finding that angle through towards Damjanovic. Even though the pass doesn't come through, Pernille Harder is able to steal it back away. And maybe now they can pick up the pieces again. Tanikawa towards the touchline, does get a deflected cross off. It will be out for a corner. We've seen a couple of creative runs earlier already. Now this cross to come in. It is still very congested in front of goal, and a couple of shots being blocked as well. Livia Peng was down on the ground, but secondary cross to come in. Again, lots of heads trying to attack, depending on what side it is being delivered from. Right now, again, finding their way through. Offside called this time against Ivana Damjanovic. Now again, Bayern setting up for it. Always just forced back, and that's something that Bremen, at least in the second half, have been doing. Vasil over towards Caroline Simon. Gets a shot off, it's blocked in first instance. Maybe more to come. Clara Bühl also gets blocked off. And it's in that first half. We could hear him on the sidelines. They should be wider in their attacking play, but a great touch there by Tanikawa to bring Bayern forward, and now into Caroline Simon. Can they keep the pace going over towards Damjanovic? Try to again get it over two positions to come through. Sarah Sadrasil will be, and ultimately Clara Bühl also involved in that midfield build-up, but it was Carol have a corner in this game. It was maybe the closest shout that they've had for one. Bayern still enjoying lots of possession, this time long ball forward towards Lea Schüller. Does still have support arriving towards the center, goes to the touchline for cross blocks, so then actually also slowly build from it, get everyone into position. Tanikawa trying to win it back after the early long ball towards Damjanovic didn't quite come through. Full break as right now Bayern just getting ready for a goal kick. Those players still to try and come forward. I mean, the attempt was there from Papai, just did not have the support in numbers. Tanikawa now, a little bit of a longer run from her. Simon still has the support of Lea Schüller, goes to ground. Not a foul, says Miriam Schwer. It'll be Momoto Tanikawa, after getting her first start in the Frauen-Bundesliga, being replaced by Laura Schredler. And second, Milosevic has kind of just been looking on for most of the game, hadn't really have too much to do for most of it. There's a lot of things that have been happening here, and it's Clara Bühl and just that ball knocked loose, just about missing out towards that far corner of the. Laura getting fouled from behind, drawing the whistle as well. Was heard. And Caroline Simon ready to take it. Again, similar angle. We had a free kick in the first half that was very, very dangerous towards that back post. And this time, a dangerous save for Livia Peng, but nothing that any of the Bayern players did wrong. And literally just nothing that Sigurti Olme can be blamed for there. Goes up for the header, not looking towards goal, and Livia Peng good, and obviously the Bayern campus applauding her getting back to her feet. The matchday 15 affair between Bayern and Bremen. Only one goal in the 16th minute. Bremen looking to change it, but not with this long distance shot towards in this game in the afternoon here. But again, the chance still hot. Bayern, all they really need to do is just get that clearance on. They get a free kick just at the edge of the area, and that will be the final whistle blown. Bayern take home or keep the 3 points at home here on matchday 15 as things currently stand. Have to shy away with it though. They did hold their ground. They did well in their own